This is a video on finding simple interest. When we say simple interest, it simply means using the formula interest is equal to principal times rate times time. So interest is equal to the principal times the rate times the time. Okay, this is contrasted with something called compound interest, which has a slightly more complicated formula, namely A equals principal times the interest plus R to the nth power. This is not our concern today. We're not compounding interest. What compounding interest is figuring out the principal plus the interest for 1 year, and then the next year we add interest onto that. And then the next year, after we've added interest onto that, the next year we add the interest onto that again. We're not compounding interest. So we're not doing this one. Rather, we're simply going to use simple interest. So we might have a problem something like this. Wayne earns 5.3% simple interest for 5 years on $3,000. How much interest does he earn? And what is his total amount after 5 years? So what I want to do is locate the numbers that are important. So this first one is our rate. So 5.3% is the rate. 5 years is my time. 3,000, that's the original amount that was deposited or original amount of the loan, and this is called my principal. So I want to first find his interest, and then what's the total amount. So I'm just going to start out with my interest formula. So my interest is equal to my principal, which is 3,000, times my rate, which is 5.3%, times my time, 5 years. Okay? So I can make it a slightly easier problem. Times 5.3% times 5. I can factor out my 100. And I have my interest is equal to 30 times 5, which would be 150 times 5.3. Now I take out my calculator. So I'm going to multiply 150 times 5.3. Here. So I have 150 times 5.3 equals $795. So my interest is equal to $795. This is my interest. That was the first part of the question. The second part is what does he have after 5 years? So I'm going to add 795 to his original principal, 3,000, and that's going to give me $3,795 is the total amount after 5 years. So I hope that was helpful. This interest formula is really easy. The way I remember it is I make up a little chant for it. So I say, I parte, I parte, I parte. And what that reminds me, that rhythm gets in my head, and so I don't forget that formula. I know interest equals PRT. Party. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions.